are the 10 craziest things that happened this NFL offseason, starting with Antonio Brown turning a boxing match into GTA 6. Now, before anyone gets it twisted, we ain't talking about a real boxing match. It ain't like Canelo finally fought David Benavidez. Chill, bro. It was more like some mild island boy on island boy violence inside of a bingo hall. But the real fight was outside. Now, apparently, AB was stunned a little too hard inside the bingo hall and on the streets of Little Haiti. So some dudes decided to test his CTE. I mean, it was a madhouse, and next thing you know, they're the ones about to get brained when AB pulled out the blicky. But all of this had AB getting charged for attempted murder.
Former Bucs wide receiver Antonio Brown is wanted on attempted murder charges. The warrant says Brown punched a man at a boxing event in Miami last month and then took a gun from a security guard.
And things got so bad, bro ended up fleeing the country. Now, bro got banned from the league for a lot less. But what didn't get banned is a play involving pushing a man's ass. And I'm talking about the tush push, where almost half of the NFL wanted it banned. But the NFL took a stand for once, and grinding into backsides lives on, at least for another season. And Philly celebrated by dropping a 23-minute video of tush push compilation. Damn, their social media squad is undefeated. Speaking of undefeated, up until a minute ago, this described Justin Tucker's run with the Ravens. During his 13-year career, Legatron amazed a field goal percentage of 89%, including damn near being automatic in 2019, converting on nearly 97% of his kicks. However, something horrible happened to Tuck. Bro's been regressing every year since, including having the lowest field goal percentage of his career in 2024. But his regression wasn't the worst thing that happened to Justin, and that's because Justin is currently under investigation by the NFL for not keeping it tucked in his pants.
The Baltimore Ravens released the Austin native kicker, and the general manager said more than a dozen massage therapists accused him of inappropriate behavior. The NFL is investigating the allegations, and Tucker denies any wrongdoing.
And booting him out of the Ravens cinematic universe like he's Megan Fox from Transformers makes a lot of sense. However, what didn't make any sense was DK Metcalf asking for a trade. The Seahawks drafted and neutered DK's talents for 6 long years, like a mother bird feeding worms into the mouths of its offspring. Now, he's just gonna spread his wings and flee the coop?
Seahawks wide receiver DK Metcalf has requested a trade out of Seattle. That is according to multiple reports.
Allegedly. Bro was hungry for an early contract extension, and the Hawks weren't providing. But you know what they say, one bird in the hand is worth 2 in free agency. Or something like that. And soon, bro ended up with the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. Oh man. Well, that's kind of what happened with Seattle, trading one Pro Bowler, but landing another. The Coop coming home and signing with the Seahawks is like your ex hooking up with your neighbor.
Everybody stand back. Cooper Kupp just wanted to go home again because Seattle said, we'll pay you $15 million a year to do it.
On one hand, him and wide receiver 1B, Jackson Smith-Njigba, are going to catch more balls than Bonnie Blue, no cap. On the other, it's got to make the division rival Rams sick to their stomachs.
And if Cooper Kupp stays healthy, we will see how much tread is left on that tire. An interesting bet.
Now, if they face each other in the playoffs, we might have to pay a premium to even watch it. And something we can't stop watching is a coach who went viral for the weirdest reason. Now, I'm convinced Liam Cohen was born to be a Jags coach for life, all because of the zestiest intro I ever seen.
Duval.
Bruh.
Oh my god, and the internet let him know.
Whenever you see this, it's tough. And it's hard not to say, this guy's got no chance to win.
None.
This guy, there's no way anybody's going to take him serious. I think he looks like a goober.
Yeah. A little bit.
I think he looks like a goober.
No, not a good start.
And plus
You watched the full clip, it fit the vibe that he was trying to give off, so I didn't mind it at all, and he put his own swag on it, so no complaints from me at all.
Liam Cohen, the new HC of Jacksonville Jaguars. And this moment's being discussed a lot.
I mean, one commenter even said that he's Willy Wonka's illegitimate son, but I know he's somewhere in front of a mirror right now practicing. But Bill Belichick's got way bigger problems than the internet roasting him. The myth, the cheat, is in a toxic relationship with his granddaughter. I mean girlfriend. It's just so serious, Bill may lose his job, his money, and his legacy. But what if he's already lost? See, for 20 years, Bill had a personal concierge like Vito in The Godfather. Ever since Belichick was with the Jets, Burj Nigerian has been his right-hand man, handling everything for Big Bill, from PR to administration, and probably even Bill's laundry. However, When Bill and the Pats parted ways in 2024, Najarian joined former Patriots OC Bill O'Brien at Boston College as chief of staff, leaving Bill all alone. Allegedly, this is when Bill's girl, Jordan Hudson, came into the picture to fill the same role. Except, she's 24, isn't Italian, so has no experience being a concierge, and has no clue what she's doing. But hopefully, Bill's at least getting some decent handies out of it.
Look at this situation and you say, oh, this is his girlfriend jumping in. I think that's unfair. I think she's actually working with Coach Belichick in the professional world, and she probably went and said, hey, no, we're not doing that. Doesn't that always happen whenever you do an interview? Do you not have a representative there?
Yeah, she's becoming his representative on top of being a girlfriend.
This commentary from the retired NFL stars comes after a tense on-camera exchange involving Jordan during a CBS Sunday Morning interview went viral earlier this week.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
All right, now while we're talking about handies, Shannon Sharpe may wish he got less of them. On the surface, Unk had it all. Visibility next to Stephen A on First Take, a growing media empire with his Shay Shay network, and he was single, ready to mingle, with nothing tying him down. But bro's life went downhill faster than Deshaun Watson's career. And it's all because Unk was messing with that baby gravy?
This included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios. No, brother, there's 4 different ways that she's telling you she could earn a bag out of you. You either give her money for each cheek, you put that baby gravy in her, you marry her, you put a baby in her. That's 4 different ways she could get a bag out of you.
An OnlyFans harlot who openly talked about wanting a BBB filed a lawsuit alleging that Unk took backdoor liberties with her during one of their Bible scripture meetings. Now, if this was just a one-off incident, everyone would dismiss it and banish the harlot from the realm. But the problem is, it follows a distinct pattern of Shannon getting called out for having way too many bootios. At the moment, everything's up in the air. Shannon's ESPN gig, his Shay Shay distribution deal. All we can do is pray Unk learns to have some more wholesome fun, like Stephon Diggs.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can...
Bro's just on a boat, minding his own business, keeping his hands to himself, and sharing his Cocoa Pebbles? I mean, everyone needs a hearty breakfast or an afternoon snack.
New Patriot Stephon Diggs participated in voluntary OTAs after being absent last week and made headlines after a video of him on a boat with an unidentified pink substance.
What happened when the NFL draft got so crazy? It even pissed off Donald Trump.
They don't know what the f they're doing.
Now, technically, every player believes they should be drafted #1 overall. But Shedeur Sanders, son of NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, bought into his own hype a little too much. I mean, the man had a custom draft room built complete with the hat of every team picking him in the top 20, and the word legendary inscribed above it. It looked like Exhibit rolled through and pimped it out.
But I'm watching his draft room and the word legendary is all over the draft room. I'm like, can we just pull the temperature down a little?
It was extra for sure. But by the time draft day rolled around, it didn't look like such a bad idea, as Shedeur was projected to go top 30 by every major network. But what actually happened shocked everybody.
With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
The New York Giants select Jackson Dart, quarterback, Mississippi.
Cuz you gotta understand, see, bro, I don't even know what they're gonna do with me, bro, because they're doing you like this.
Thank everybody for being here.
The best player, most notable player was Travis Hunter. The second most notable player was Shedeur Sanders. Those were the 2 guys who were talked about the most.
I was stunned.
He got humbled.
As Shedeur sat in his pimped out hat closet, waiting for his name to be called, he heard the name of another QB called instead at number 25, and then again at number 40 in the second round. Bro even had to watch a QB get drafted who throws like this. Bro even got prank called thinking he got drafted.
We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's be legendary.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh my God, he's funny.
And things got so bad for Shedeur, even Trump was crashing out. Until finally, in the 5th round, at 144th overall, Shedeur got drafted by the Browns. And the Browns couldn't be more excited.
I'm appalled by it. I really don't like it at all.
He might not be on this team. He's a 5th round. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, plenty of Hall of Famers have been drafted late. Terrell Davis, Shannon Baby Gravy Sharp, and God Brady were all drafted in the 6th round or later, but none were considered to be top prospects coming out of college for one reason or another. Shedor's reverse top prospect to bench bump prognosis can only end in one of two ways. It can either be Shedor never lives down the shame, he never becomes QB1, spirals, and becomes Tyrone Biggums with enough bread to support his Cocoa Pebble habit, or he becomes a starter. But the Browns QB curse kicks in again. But hey, time will tell. But you know what is not a bust? This next video right here. Just click right here and I'll see you in a few seconds.